Neil.
Good evening
Here we are.
and welcome. It's the G's birthday girl.
My birthday today.
Today.
This day, 71 years ago, I was,
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
born. I was born in Manchester, England. And
It's
yeah,
never been the same again.
my life has never been the same. It's lovely having a birthday because it proves one thing.
What?
You're still alive. Stop touching the feet.
I have to get it right
Oh gosh, there we go.
without too much
Little
light shining.
Moving around.
There we are. That much better.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Yes, so anyway, it's my birthday
It's my birthday
and I'm
I'll-
very, very happy. Jeff bought me this lovely skirt this morning. I can show you the colour of it because that. And then it also had a lovely matching top. But it was in wool, so I had to take it off halfway
Yes,
through
because
the day.
And so it began again. But anyway, yes, it was a little too... Nobody cares when you stop. Oh, it's not. Oh, that, yeah, very good.
Jeff had a lump removed from his ear today, possibly, hopefully a non-cancerous lump, but they're going to... I don't think we need
see
to.
that.
We don't
Can you
need
see
to.
that?
It's
Can
horrible.
you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Can they see it?
Everybody can see it.
Very
How
good.
lovelyly horrible.
So-
That's one of the things of getting old. Well, no, actually, it happens to anybody. We all get lumps and bumps, don't they? And then they have to go off in a little tube to be analysed.
Yes, and I had my ear punctured and liquid syringed out, which was also quite interesting, and an amazing amount of liquid.
That was my birthday gift to you.
Yes, thank you.
Get your ears.
But actually the thing has stopped going.
Yeah, because it was like a...
I can hear you now as well.
Hello.
Oh,
Actually, it was better when you couldn't hear me because I could shout all kinds of obscenities at you and you didn't know. Anyway, yes, so that was... It's interesting going into a hospital and they've done it really well at the Elmhurst Edward Hospital. I have to give them a great big yay!
yes, very good.
'Cause
Very
what
nice
you do
people
is
as well.
you get, you go online, then when you get there, you're given a phone number to call, and you call them, and they check you in while you're still in your car, and they say, wait in your car, we'll call you back, and then
Until-
we'll come and get you. So you wait in the car, call you back, they say we'll be at the main entrance, and there they are. It's amazing.
And we had to do this for Val. We were up at 5 in the morning for her 6:30 appointment for her carotid artery something.
That hopefully isn't.
So they stick her
Hopefully I
in
don't have a clotted carotid.
a clotted carotid, yes.
And yeah.
Some cream, clotted cream.
If I have a clotted carotid, I don't know what the hell they do. Put me down.
But
don't
you had
know.
to stick your head in the MRI
Oh, I didn't have to
thing.
do. Yeah, I mean, I was just there. I close my eyes. I meditate like I'm on a beach in Hawaii. I'm really good at falling asleep. I'm totally unconscious.
But it was very scary because they pump this dye
Oh yeah, that was funny.
through her system to see what's going on in the
Carotid
artery
carotid. Yeah.
see what percentage of space she's got for the blood to pass through to her brain.
You know what's the funny thing about it? So you go there and nurse is really good, and or whatever, the engineer, whatever she is.
Technician, I think.
Thank you. And she says, so, putting an IV in, and it's going to feel like a hot flush, and you're going to feel like you're going to want to urinate, but you're not really going to urinate. I'm like, okay. So now, you're in the thing, and you can hear shh, shh. And she said, right, we're going to do it now. And it was really funny. It was like in my arm as it was going in.
Hot.
And then it felt hot in my chest. And then I really did feel like I wanted to pee. But having been
But
told...
she waited until she got back in the car.
So
now
we
we're
did
still
that.
mopping that up.
And then she said,
What?
we're going to do it a second time. So I'm like, okay. And the anticipation of her just saying, all right,
You're going to pee.
it's horrendous. So, but anyway, she did that. And I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't really very interesting, I'm sure. But there you go. Oh, really keeping you awake?
No, I'm doing this
Boring you?
to try and nip the papa.
Nip the papa?
It clicks and it makes funny noises. But anyway, so everything is good. I've probably
it's
got cancer
amazing.
of the ear.
And I have a clotted
Who
carotid.
gets cancer of the ear?
Jeff G. No, you don't. You don't.
You
You're
don't.
not going to. It's going to be fine.
Fine.
So, what a birthday though, getting up early in the morning and doing all of that. And,
Oh yes, very early. So
and
actually
the hospital
now we've been up
itself,
12 hours.
amazing, this hospital. There's nobody in it because but the parking lot is full.
Full of people in their cars, desperate to get
like
out.
the waiting room.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Both times.
Where the
One for the
hell?
X-ray. Oh, I had my ankle X-rayed.
Jesus.
Did we say that?
No.
Yes.
Why are we doing all of this stuff in
It's
COVID
called old age.
time? Yeah. It's not called old age. People get all kinds of stuff, young, old. So that's not true. It's not true.
What? End
How
of
are you
conversation.
doing? How
Yes.
are you
How are you
doing?
doing?
How are you doing?
How are you
Hope you're
doing?
okay.
All right, all right, all
I
right.
feel like it's kind of like a marathon, isn't it? This staying home, and now we're at the wall.
But what's happening on Saturday?
Some restaurants are opening up.
Well, if they can sit, if the restaurant can sit you outside, you can go in.
That's awesome.
Maximum 6 to a table, keeping your distance. But what do you do with your?
I don't know.
How do you eat your food with one of those on?
Just kind of like. Well, actually, when I was in Egypt and there were
Bragging
women,
again.
No, there were women with the burqas on. Actually, don't call them burqas. And they would be smoking
hijab.
hookahs and or eating, and it was just like they're very niftily. You couldn't even.
Oh yeah, you couldn't
Just
tell they
kind
were
of
doing it.
used to it.
Yeah, it was like.
So. I guess we could
But
do
then you
that.
could see
Hijab,
the
hijab.
hijab doing this. What?
Is that funny?
Not really. It's probably very rude. But
So.
anyway, so I can't wait for Saturday.
To go out and
Yeah,
be with people.
be with people. Wunderschön.
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, 6 at a table, lady.
Well, it can't be 6 feet apart and 6 at a
That's
table.
what
That's
it says.
impossible.
No, it didn't say anything about the 6 feet apart.
Okay.
It said you can have 6 people at a table.
All right.
So if it's a big table, you could do it, ish. But to be honest, to be quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
What's interesting is, well, it's not really that interesting. There's a lot more cars on the road, I've noticed.
Oh, I think it's all getting back.
And
It's-
there's a park in Oak Park, and a lot
there's
more
a park in
people
Old Park.
there. And so people are definitely like,
Out and about.
get me out of here.
Yeah.
Even my sister-in-law in the UK, who's been really very well self-isolating, has been out. So it's funny because she went to see her little grandson, who's I think like 2.5 or something, and they decided that they'd still kind of maintain the 6 feet away, and of course it just was all a shambles. He's giving her ice cream, and
Oh yeah. And
so it's impossible.
he's tiny. I mean,
He can't really.
he doesn't get the fact that Nana can't get hold of him, and
So it's kind of funny.
yeah, it is. But everybody's doing it now, so
I think we have
Saturday at the
to.
Eastgate, I think.
We have to keep our peckers up,
I beg your pardon, madam.
and we have to, because it's getting closer to November. Politics are ramping up with all of this stuff, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, don't let the hatred that people spew out affect you. Don't become a hater of the haters.
Yes.
Keep your equilibrium
Yeah.
balanced, and
Yeah.
so it doesn't mean that you're kind of like happy and balanced, but as soon as you kind of realize, oh my gosh, I'm going there, I'm acting like a hater, just kind of breathe and pull back, and because we don't want that kind of thing happening to us.
Yes. and talk to each other and let it all out, get it out. Don't let the anger, blah, blah, blah. But don't go out into the street and shout it out. Just talk about it with friends, about how annoying life is, and then you're not going to be annoyed anymore.
You know, it was interesting. So yesterday morning, the day before birthday girl was birthdayed. So we went to a little shop round here where they sell empanadas and little soup. So we had a coffee and we ordered that, and then we go to the park and sit and eat it. So Jeff had said to me, you go, I'll meet you there, blah, blah. So I'm sitting on the bench. I'd already brought the coffees, and he comes along with the empanada and the soup. It's like a cup of soup, cup of lentil soup. And I look in, I'm like, well, where's the spoon? And he said, oh, they didn't put a spoon in. And immediately I knew that you had said, don't bother with the spoon. And I'm kind of the birthday girl that I like a spoon. It's a cup because it's really hot in there, and I like a spoon to dip in and, you know, kind of sip from the spoon and not burn my gob. So I was kind of like, oh, you know, and I was feeling kind of annoyed and everything. And then we had a talk about it, and I said, did you really? You told them not to put the spoon in, didn't you? And you said yes.
I had to warn them. Because, but why? Tell them why.
I can't remember. You tell me.
Oh, you can't remember
Seriously?
the most important bit.
Go on, that's why
I'm
you're
not
here.
going on any further until you say it. Till you say it.
I really can't remember, Jeff. Seriously, I can't. So don't be a tit. Say it.
Because I wanted to share the cup together.
Oh, okay.
Drinking out of the cup. It's called a cup. So we could...
Except in the
And she
shop.
knows that was the
No,
reason,
no.
but she won't say it.
I'd forgotten.
How can you forget that?
How do you forget anything? How do you forget your name in the morning? Jesus.
50 years. Right.
Because you'd asked me in the shop, you said, can I share some of your soup? And I said, no, I don't like
but I
sharing.
thought you were joking.
No, I was not joking.
Oh.
Anyway, the reason I was saying that was communication is kind of like fessing up to stuff like that. And I was being maliciously compliant. No, it's not that. What is it when you're...
Horrible?
No, I was kind of getting
Nasty.
sulky and nasty. Yeah, I was getting sulky and nasty. And I said, I'm sorry I'm getting sulky
The
and
birthday
nasty.
girl was getting nasty and sulky.
Stop moving
moving.
the phone around. Jeff G is the kind of person, if you give him a paper clip, it'll become straight.
I do like fiddling with things.
You
there's
do
no doubt.
love to fiddle. This is
That's
very
what you
true.
said last night, madam.
Right, okay, not
Stop
funny.
it. Not funny. Disgusting.
I've eaten a little bit too much today. I thought I was on a really great run of, you know,
Eating.
eating good food and stuff. And
But it's your birthday.
Ehab came up with 4 delicious Egyptian dessert things with custard and stuff, and I just, well, you know, you can't say no, can you? You can't say no to
no,
your
you
son-in-law
can't, no.
offering gifted
Right, of course
cake.
you can't. But never mind. So you snorted 2 of those down.
I did. I was gonna. I just had one for the longest time,
roly-poly.
but I knew it was on the plate, so finally I just
What
gave
the
in.
hell? Give it to me now.
Hi.
Aye. And that's our life. Totally undisciplined, uncontrolled.
Well, except we've been together for 50
Childish.
years,
Yes.
and we've run a company since 1985. So we're not.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, lady.
And we've been to Base Camp Mount Everest.
Oh, always
Did we
get that one in
mention that?
when we can.
And I've dived down to 100 feet in Lake Windermere, and so
Yes.
many things.
Oh.
You know, it's funny, when you see an old person and you think, you know, they're a bit past it and beyond it, let me tell you, that old person has done many, many, many things that have taken courage and sometimes heroic endeavours.
But we're totally past it now.
No, I think it's interesting.
I can't even get up now without making noises out of the chair.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, there's Bob, and Bob got an
Bob.
award today.
Oh, that's
He got
right.
that,
Yes.
a medal.
Was it a
Something-
medal?
Something like
Ooh.
that. Yeah, it was.
I saw his speech to the guy.
It was.
at Heinz,
Yes, the
Veterans
the
Hospital.
VA hospital,
Yeah,
for doing such
for
a great
him.
job. Good for you, Bob. See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, is doing good
I
things.
haven't got a medal for anything.
I'll give you a medal.
Hello.
Well, you've done good things, and you've done bad things, but let's look at the good things that you've done. It's my birthday.
It's mine, and I'll cry if I want.
And it's very one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on the porch with a glass of. I'm very partial at the moment to
Sangria.
sangria.
We're definitely, for some reason, I don't know how that started. I've never drank the stuff, but now can't get enough of sangria. Sangria. I've just met a wine called sangria, and suddenly I find it's
Found.
found.
How wonderful a sound can be.
Be sangria. Say it soft, and you're almost drinking. Say it loud, and you're drunk and obscene.
We would go on the porch, except Jeff G
Except-
took his pants off and he's just sitting in his electric blue underpants.
Can you not do?
And you've got to put your pants on if you go on the front porch.
They look like
because
shorts.
People can see. Oh, I guess they do,
Yeah.
kind of. So that's my birthday evening, sitting
Sitting on the porch
on the front porch
with her
my
husband in his underwear.
underwear.
And quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Right.
Isn't it crazy, this life? Isn't it just absolutely nuts? Did you ever think that 2020 we would be
Isolating.
in a pandemic, isolating,
That's the
wearing
word,
masks?
pandemic.
And it's just, I think we've all done such a damn good job, and
Well, most of well,
And-
right.
almost 100,000 lives lost in America. Well, let's not forget that. A lot of people have
Yeah,
had to die for this. For what? I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know what? If we could, if we could vote out Trump
Oh,
and have a health system and finances and just so many wonderful things that we could do.
great education
That
system.
this pandemic has kind of made us wake up
Yes,
to
let's
how
not
much
go back to the old ways.
we need each other. We
Yeah.
do need each other. Bob is seeing that. He's in that hospital
Every
in
day with his
Prince
mask
Hospital,
on.
and
I don't know how he does that for
he
9
does.
hours. Oh,
I'm
my
not sure if
Lord.
it's ventilators exactly, but it's respiratory. So
Respiratory.
he's seeing
Pulmonary.
it. We're
Right.
just sitting in our house, isolating.
Well, even at the hospital we didn't see it.
But I hope that we all do wake up as a planet, and we need each other. We rely on each other. Look at it. Look how much we rely on the garbage movers and everybody
Yeah, bless 'em.
doing stuff. We need to start paying people a decent wage for doing all of this stuff. Nurses, teachers. The teachers, they're doing such a fantastic job. I was listening to
Well, a
Zane's
little
teacher
9-year-old, yes.
reading Willy Wonka. She's reading that in chapters every day, and he's listening. I mean, people are doing such amazing jobs, and we need to pay them. So that's what I hope. I hope, like, if I die from COVID-19, which is possible, any of us could, I would love it to have woken us up, and let's not be so damn greedy.
Yeah. Let's have a little love and compassion in our hearts
Little
for all of
sharing.
us, because we're stuck in it together.
And you know where
Here,
it
there, and
starts?
everywhere.
It starts with
with
you.
you.
It starts with
You. Until I see you doing it, I'm not.
So if you say, Mr. G, would you like a spoon with your soup? You say
Say-
yes because my wife loves spoons. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Come on.
So I have to say to them, yes, I was going to try and be romantic with my wife, but all she wants is a spoon.
I'm not very romantic. I'm really not. I think I've got a lot of my grandma Gorick in me. She was a
Feisty old fucker.
Methodist who played the organ, but not that organ.
No, would never touch that organ.
Methodist organ.
Just Just the vicar's. All right. I
Hey,
think we have to
right,
finish on that
okay.
disgusting note. You'd think we'd been drinking already.
I know.
We haven't had a
I
drop
haven't
yet.
had a drop there yet, sir, but it's there, the sangria. And you know what? It's more than a bottle even. Let me show you how much.
Oh
we've
my
done.
God! Is that?
Oh.
Can we not have some decency?
No, it's a whole flagon. It's a flagon
Look,
of sangria.
it's
There's
got a
only
handle on it.
2 of us.
Look at that.
Oh, it's going to be a rare old time tonight on my birthday night.